Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend today on FBG. I guess I keep this role. I don't like it, but it's certainly playable. What else have we got? LOD, Turret and or Crusader and or Komodo, some mix of the above. Watcher. Okay. Gonna start Crusader as well, I think. Can't complain. Been a bit busy, it's a bit late at the moment, so I'm tired, but overall, things are going pretty well. I think Crusader. We got on 2. Yeah, relatively. Really? Running double cruise though? Yeah, we can run double cruise, sure. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Not interested in trying to overbuild with this roll, I'll just push and get fat. Raise is bad, obviously. But, like, I can play this and then just have worse push than playing this. So I'd rather just start Crusade a bit weak against Warriors, of course, but most of my starts aren't great against Warrior, with the exception of, like, 2-0, which I'm not starting 2-0 on this roll. Actually, I got pretty lucky. Look at the difference. Holy. Skill diff. For the sake of convenience, maybe I just don't do this. It's actually like a massive skill issue. I think I cancel that Wisp. Just build up on 2. This is no King Gold here. Got double spirit add. Oh yeah, don't reach that. Didn't expect to reach that. Wonder if we go Night Saber on 3 now. I mean, when red does spirit, I think it's better to go spirit so I don't split the send. You can go spirit bow. That way we just have double send on every line.
I stand ready.
Because if we go Blood Orcs, it's one line getting potentially a really low send, which is, I think, generally something to avoid this early on. I don't think I can really push more than this. Not the best on 3. And definitely after us sending here, potential they send as well. So I'll just stay, build up for 3. I think even if it's 4 King Lakes, we'll just stay. There's 1 mouth there. $80-90. Like nothing. It's a pretty damn good chance they send indeed. Would certainly expect them to send at this point. Might even get a zombie. That would be a weird mix if I get a zombie. We'll just say the gold. What do you have? That or Grizzly. Two routes to play this. You sell the crab, assuming you need to sell the crab and go Grizzly into Grey Main 5 into like Hades 7, or just Grizzly into reroll now. Or you upgrade the crab and then probably sell it for Hades on 5. I think both routes are pretty fine. Otherwise, you look for a reroll. But realistically, all he needs to do is be strong on 3, which is pretty easy for him, I think. $205. Fuck it, this is not what I was expecting to be building here, but okay. It's a very strange build now, but warriors create strange builds, and that's okay. I'm a big fan of the Spectre though, because it'll help the Crusader take one-shots. Zombies obviously fairly good on 3. One-shots against not Ferb. This is enough to hold 4. You can just add another sentry for 5. Double Spirit and a Horsey. Okay. I think I won't be doing too badly here. I don't know if I'm going to hold, but I think I'll be doing alright. Really need this zombie to not two-shot. It's almost always one-shotting, but I've rolled like 4 two-shots so far, which hurts. Every single two-shot hurts. But we're mid still. Okay, cool. Pretty happy about actually going mid here. Guess I got lucky to not get a Bloodhawk. Probably doing worse to Bloodhawk, but still. We're pretty confident this end was happening here, so I'm just stay low. Build like whatever for it. I wanted that Bloodhawk. It's better that Red gets it, but you know, I still wanted it. It's actually not a mouth. Or a clock with Captain. Is that a cannon then? That I assumed was a mouth? Maybe. One sec, I'll let the cat throw a door. Ah, we're back. Okay, we can 5. Sure. I'm still gonna go second Lumberjack, I think. 7-1 feels pretty bad. What if they fight 5? I mean, do I care? I don't think I care. I can upgrade the Night Saber and do decently well if they do fight 5. Like, is that something I'm inclined to do? I guess it is. Honestly, I guess it is. It's overbuild, but it kind of makes sense. So we got 2 lanes leaking here. They probably assume the LOD goes into Hades, but if they try and send, I should clear with Night Saber. Don't expect to actually hold unless the send is really small. Okay, it wasn't now. So a militia on the mouth. Bloodhawk's decent then. And in the end, it's the scuffed fucking Nola that I was talking about on 1. But in this sort of more chaotic game, this makes more sense now, because if they small send here, I'll clear, and if I get lucky and get a low send, I can actually hold. And if they don't send, I mean, it's still fine. So these guys are leaking. Good chance I'm getting enough for 7-3. Should build something though. There's really no reason not to build something. And this can leak to send, of course. Especially if the Hades gets hit by Blood Orc. Do they send here? No, they don't. Cool. I should pretty comfortably get into 7-3 here. Super overbuild, as I said, but it's with the idea if they try and fight here, me building is good, and if they don't try and fight, it's like the game is good. Because I can't really 6 into Hades at least not comfortably, so they're somewhat forced to 7. And obviously during the level here I get my 7-3. I didn't actually calc that I would have exactly enough, I just knew that we'd have 2 lanes leaking and figured that I'd get like, any extra gold that I needed. Which, yeah, I have certainly done so. I actually just got 50 gold in mid here. That's a lot of gold. Anyway, my spot's cracked. Let's have Stomp. Should still take a heal, unless I got tons of regen, but it's a lot of gold and a lot of time, so we're quite happy here. We can set 7 as well. Think they saved the heal though? Yeah, they do. Alright, good job to them for saving the heal, but still obviously pretty successful for us. Shouldn't need to take heals, really, to be in a good spot this game either. Right. Gonna build here because there's not a lot of point banking. Or actually, I just go straight to 7-4, right? Yeah, I can just go straight 7-4. I don't need 7-3 for 10 this game. I will build for 10 with 7-4, but I definitely don't need 7-3. Is the way I see it. So all I want is like 1 Hydra, 1 Butcher, right? Yeah, 1 Hydra, 1 Butcher. Difference between 7-3 and 7-4 for me this game is just going to be like a sentry. Yeah, it's actually just going to be like a sentry, which is not that big a deal. Obviously 40 gold difference, but this income will pay me back. Got double ham. I mean, the idea of the double ham is to make the Stomp have a harder time, but they're not going to have 4 Stomps for 7 anyway, unless this level is pretty slow, and since they got a militia lane, I'd really rather try and wire them, but we can do whatever. I like Wyvern just to try and break, even though obviously the militia's probably not in a great spot. Like the militia line, because Malf hasn't had a great game so far. Either way, as long as they're sending something, I'm pretty happy. That's good. I personally am a fan of Wyvern. Even though obviously from the leak on 5 they probably don't have huge values, but I'd be surprised if no one's staying a bit low. I'm sure it's fine. I just don't want Pink to be able to cheat mid on 7, which I think he actually might be able to because first double hermit isn't that threatening, but it depends what he does for it if he just pushes and doesn't try to hold. Obviously he's not going to hold if he doesn't try. I feel bad about doing HP on Fog here. It's way more useful than attack for us in this spot. 7 attack is like I mean, 7 attack is enough for now, right? We definitely just want HP till creeps reach it, then into attack. Not going to build 2 Spectres, just going to bank 50 gold. It's convenient if I get a Sea Giant on 8, because then I don't need to think. I don't need to do any calcs if I reach Sea Giant on 8. I can just build it and brain off. From a Wyvern? I did the leg split. Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea with only 1 egg sack though. Because, yeah, you drop some creeps, or you pull some creeps, you don't pull them for that long. You end up just getting your side focused. Either way, looks like mid though, so definitely wasn't terrible. Spent like less time with the creeps hitting him, but also definitely had worse damage share, so not actually convinced it was better. Also not quite mid. Close. Close. I feel like it was worse with the egg split, rather than just like an egg online, but you know. Yeah, pink gets mid because we do double hermit instead of breaks end, but it's alright. Honestly, it's small mid, doesn't really matter. It's not too bad for us at least, and obviously we have a pretty good king. So even though we'll lose a couple of heals here, it's by no means a disaster. Did I lose a heal yet? Probably not. Yeah, probably not yet. Stomp, so they'll lose the heals pretty slowly. Obviously we didn't send much damage. Oh, was this -2? Okay, nice. I miscounted it then. There's a chance to go 9. It exists. I don't know if it's that high. I'm definitely affording a Sea Giant for 8 though. Oh yeah, they lost a heal on 2. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's why they're -2. Okay, yeah, cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. So I was right on 7. Yep, fair enough. The only thing you're going to be fighting in this game is Mr. Taxman, which is pretty easy to do because the game's been somewhat slow, so you got decent income. Yeah, as I said, get my Sea Giant here. Gives me a Hydra on 9 in case they want to try for a 9 angle. I'll be doing fairly well. And again, it just means I don't need to think. Don't need to like build some sentries here and then do my calcs to make sure I can still reach Hydra. So I can just put a Sea Giant in front, upgrade it. Easy game, easy life. It's not that bad. I mean, what's he gonna do? Second Hades? There isn't second Hades. Double Berserker? Yeah, sounds good. Does he still afford double Berserker? Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's amazing, but like... It's not that bad. It's not really much worse than like his other options. Do you want to go triple Berserker? I don't. Sounds like 0 fucking damage. Anyway, Sea Giant died on my lane, which is perfect. So we don't show them that it exists here. So Necro on the Spin Militia guy. Krogoth is that green? I think so. Aqua Butcher. Okay. And they got some decent stuff. All things considered. too stressed about what we send. I kinda like Spider into pink, but it's a bit RNG whether it goes on the Necro or the Spin Militias. No, it's not great into Aqua either, so it's a bit whatever. I don't like doubles here too much. I don't know, maybe it's fine. It's more damage and like, you kinda want damage. I don't actually know what's like, what I would send here. It's just like, you want different stuff on different lines. I like 3 sends, but we don't reach 3 sends. Yeah, we definitely don't reach 3 sends. That's okay though. Alright, they're down up to 9, which is fine. Probably just reach your lock, because there's going to be a lot of time. Yeah, Pudge, lock was it, right? Yeah. Do my furb. May as well.
I stand ready.
I got plenty of wood this game. And yeah, I think I bought another butcher here, but I'm just gonna spam a bunch of sentries. I just want damage. I don't really need to hold 10, but it'd be good to do a solid amount of damage. I feel like my spot's pretty good. Holy fuck, it's got a Minotaur, I think. Probably rerolled then, so it's actually good in Spider, because he went Ghost instead of Necrolite. Spider's nicer versus the Necrolite when you try and chew up their little skeleton summons. I'm not going to build more butchers in line with this one, so I'll just build a sentry here and give it some HP. This is just place for the zombie. Butchers from now are going to go in front of it. Actually going to put the second Spectre behind. I will full build. No, Spectre's doing a little bit for me on 15 in particular, so I'll just put it behind instead of double blocker. It's expensive double blocker, and I'm a little bit concerned about split if I do a second blocker behind, so I'm happy like this. Right. It's actually, like, there's really not much mass here, so I could see myself doing fairly well. Right, good focus on this first boss. That boss went on a little vacay, which is really good for me. I have really nice focus here, actually. I'm just going to hold, I think. Or might be a little RNG on. Actually, I think I maybe need a dodge. Hit a Spectre and dodge? Dodge? Ah. Almost. Still pretty good. Still pretty good. I'm happy enough with it. And this is 7-4 as well. CS did a pretty good job, honestly. I mean, you know, high value, of course, as well, and yeah, not much mass, but still, CS did pretty good. Do we need more? Surely not. Surely we don't still need King here. Pretty sure we over-upped kinda hard, but it's alright. They die. Legolasso is potentially causing him some problems here. It looks like this game just ends. And they die with a mid. Mid and 2 heals. Actually, no, they're alright. Yeah, no, they're not dead. Never mind. We'll take it back. They're surviving. It's close, but they're alright. I'm gonna send the commander. It's a bit greedy considering we got one lane real low val, but I feel like we can win the arena here. Nice, reaching off a butcher. I'm super fat this game. Yeah, level 3 was really good for me. And obviously just open throat level 5 with 2 lanes sort of giving up. It was nice for me too. Alright. Let's fought the Saxman and he's winning, which is good. He's gotten more than 5, which is good. Surprised he was 5 even earlier than that. Yeah, let's win arena. Should be pretty winnable, I think. Bigfoot died real quick. Got a flanking commander to get focused, which is maybe not optimal, but it's probably still fine. Yeah, it's still fine, we just got more stuff. Just got more stuff. Excellent. It's like pretty close though. So like this can be commander diff. It really can be. Oh wow, this is actually like this is really close. Huh, excellent. Good win. Good arena win. Probably is a good thing he spent his gold. I did the greedy commander as well. I didn't do any king ups on 10 though. That's why I felt pretty comfortable doing the commander. Alright. So he's pretty strong, like some magic damage. He's out of the game, yep. Some warlocks, but Bigfoot's not really a functional frontline. Whether it should or shouldn't be is another question, but it's kind of just not. He's not doing much either. It's tempting to go 7-6 here, but we don't really need wood to kill them, the way I see it. We have decent bank. We have decent bank. So, probably just fine staying 7-5 here. Just, if they want to try and undercut some level, just be strong. Yes, I'm not that good 15, I don't have any auras. I do have free roll, but I don't have any auras, so I'm trying to use Hydras as tanks and damage dealers, which is which certainly works, but it does tend to demand a little more value than it might otherwise. You actually held there. Oh, this is a Forsaken one then. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I looked at the model and it's just like, that's a weird place for a Revenant, but I didn't want to say anything because, you know, I'm not trying to be a dick. But yeah, that's a Forsaken one, not a Revenant, so that explains it. Fuck yes, Brogoth. Definitely can't 14 into Brogoth. Never mind the fact he's like 7-7 and not particularly strong. It is still Brogoth. I actually kind of hate this placement now because I deny my own Walklog, right? Do I care about Walklog then? Can't you still do? Do I do Hydras here? It's way too far back. Because I like doing it a half spot further back. And then building down this way. I guess I'm just doing it in line. I kind of hate that. I really like having the Warclog with Hydra. Feels a lot better with than without, but it's fine. Actually, you know what? I have a pretty good Oracle position here. So why don't we build for an Oracle? I mean, I've already got 2 Butchers touching it. This is a Novice, so I can just sell it. Yeah, okay, let's set up for an Oracle. I don't think it's particularly good, but like, it's kind of fun. And it's not that bad. Like, it's Butchers and Hydras. These are pretty good units to Oracle. Technically, Oracle is also a magic damage dealing unit. It's like a bit of a stretch to consider it a damage dealer, but you know, it exists. And like, if I hate the way my build looks, if I put the Hydra next to the... If I like put the Hydras next to each other, then yeah, fuck it, let's go for an Oracle setup. Okay, that is Thrall on pink. Anti-14. I believe he is already mid on 14. With upgrading the Berserker, that is still a monk, and that is already mid. There's a big value. Big value. Anyway. So that's touching, yes. So this is going to be another thing then. Okay.
Job's done. You seek me help?
Yes, Oracle.
Upgrade complete.
Actually, wait, isn't this placed incorrectly? Yeah, I'm just losing an Oracle spot for free. Whoops. I can't really sell it now though, because I placed it last level. God. What kind of Legion TD player can't even build correctly around an Oracle? That's actually kind of depressing. I want to sell that Sea Giant now. Okay, this end here. Well, that works. Glad I didn't sell the Sea Giant, I guess. I don't think this end is going to do too much, honestly. I really just don't see the amount wood being big enough. Like, I don't have a single spider on my lane. You know, I'm still 3100 value with an Oracle buffed front line. I don't have much damage here, but like, I don't need that much damage here. But I do have one Night Saber. Like, as memey as that sounds, it's like low-key enough. We'll need... Okay, well, yeah, Sea Maiden. Honestly, this is fine. I do not think we need max. Are you mid? Actually, you're not mid. Maybe we need a little bit then. The bushlands can upgrade. The king stole my maiden. That's unfortunate. I would like money from that. Do I need more? Nah. There's no way. There are no warlocks left. Like, Shockwave will actually like kill a decent number of creeps, yeah. Pretty sure we'll keep this last heal as well. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. Like, we just pick a level and end the fucking game. No need to get flamey. It's like, is it more ups than we needed? Yeah. Did the ups like save our last heal? Yeah. Does it matter if we go 15 or 17 or what? No. We're going 15, right? That's what they want, so don't push this then. Okay. That's fine. And just like pick a level and send some units and the game probably ends. It's pretty comfortable. Really not too worried which level we pick because they got 2 weak lanes. And we don't... or at least I don't think we know what these guys have been building. Actually, we know he has Thrall. We do know he has Thrall. Because he leaked on 12. He probably leaked on 13 as well. I didn't see it though, I was obviously watching my line. It's far more interesting. Don't you need Behemoth? Maybe not actually. 7-6.
I pledge my loyalty.
Just do lock. Think I'll need that up the farm, yeah. I'm gonna upgrade this because it feels really troll to sell it now. Just like realistically the game is not gonna go on long enough to the point where it matters, I don't think. But I'm really tilted and I'm very disappointed in myself for messing that up. Oh well, bad things happen to good people. Also, why did I do the farm? Could have just like sold the Spectre instead. Isn't that just better? Yeah, just sell a Spectre and have enough wood to get another Warlock. Instead of a Wolf, which is definitely not as good as a Warlock, yeah. Yeah, probably should have sold a Spectre. Unlikely to matter very much, to be fair. Right, now we can keep pushing for sure. We can go like 7-9, 7-10 here pretty comfortably. Actually, maybe not, because I had Max King on 10 already. So in the world where they survive this, which I don't think is the world we're living in, but in a world where they survive this, do I have to, like, they're not going to need to up King, because they have it basically maxed. So, don't want to go too nuts on the push. I don't think they're 7-8. If they survive, I think it's probably more like 20. Actually, either way, is it just no push? Maybe it's just no push. Kind of feels like just no push. This might be 2 lanes mid. Looking at this. I'm not going to count Centaurs. It is 2 lanes mid. Good job to them. Do they die anyway? 2 Firelords, 2 Warlocks, 3 Krakens against Stomp. This will be close, I think. Yeah, that's not good. Is it livable with Perfect KC? Tap the 2 locks down and then straight on the Firelords? I think it might be, honestly. Yeah, I think they survived this. If they have Perfect KC here. More Hydra. Messiah. But they definitely did not. Those Warlocks spent far too long alive. And on the KC, like, it's obviously that just they're all stacked up on top of each other. He knew what to do theoretically. It's just, hard to click when stuff is stacked like that. Yeah, obviously, kill the locks first. And then, because there's 2 Firelords and 3 Krakens, 4 Krakens, basically Firelords are way more damage, and they don't have that much more health than Kraken. So you kill the Firelords first there. If there's like 1 Kraken, kill it pretty quickly, because then you get rid of the poison debuff on the king. But when there's like 4 Krakens, 3-4 Krakens, just get rid of the damage first, because it takes too long to kill the Krakens and get rid of the debuff. Yeah, ended up being a nice game. Cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.